My children, daughter Vinyanga here, Auntie Tavia here. Hope everybody is having an amazing Friday. This is my fourth time trying to film this video because I couldn't get the lighting right in here. I absolutely hate the lighting in my room. Anywho, if you haven't been here before, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Just so you guys know, I do offer personal readings as well. Link in my bio is available to my website. And if you haven't been here before or you don't know what to do here, it's a pick a pile reading. Just focus on the crystal in the middle. We have Rhodonite here. We have the Eye of Shiva crystal, and we have Peacock Ore. As always, this is selenite. This one here is Rainbow Ore Quartz, and on my wand is Angel Ore Quartz. Just use your intuition or ask your guides to help you which one it is that you need to use or pile. The cards that we're going to be using on the very bottom, this is my very first deck. This is the Raven One's Oracle deck. The one in the middle we're going to be using is Work Your Light Oracle cards. The one on the very top, I have the Animal Spirits Oracle. And then I pulled a card for everyone, regardless of your pile, which is the Soul's Journey Lessons card. So we are going to get started because, as you know, Spirit gets very, very chatty when they are channeling with me. And this is going to be Rhodonite. So the first card we have is Strength Renewed. And I absolutely love the images on this deck. Absolutely. This is what really drew me to it. And then we have Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, and Be Held. Somebody needs to practice some self-care. And then we have the Tarantula. I'm going to zoom in a little bit if I can. Sorry. Uh-oh. There we go. We'll move those over so they're in frame. Okay. So with the Strength Renewed, I feel like somebody has been going through it, is what Spirit is saying. And it's time to renew, especially with the Replenishment card. So it says, from out of the tempest, graced valiant brings forth summer sword, whose burning aura delivers fresh fire to tired hearts. We all seek swords to renew ourselves. Yours might be a special place, a meaningful memory, a pastime or activity, or a person or animal companion. Sometimes we're not sure what our sword is until it crosses our path. Simple words of praise or encouragement might be all you need to recharge, and likewise all you need to recharge others. Especially with this Deep Replenishment card, somebody needs to practice their self-care so like if you look at this card, they're showing me the sword is bright, it's flaming, and it has the duality of the cool ocean behind it with the flaming sword. So you need to renew your sword again, whatever that means to you. And especially with and I don't choose these cards, guys. I know they always flow together, but when I look at these and I be like pulling the cards, I'm like, how the fuck am I going to connect this? Spirit always connects it. So with the Deep Replenishment card, it's time to retreat inside, and maybe even go into hermit mode. Let's see what it says about this card. It says, the most selfless thing you can do is fill up your own inner well. When running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. It says, if your inner well isn't full, you'll find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for grounding and nurturing that we're not allowing ourselves. So it says, what nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine you need to be nourished, you nourish all around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So both of these cards have oceans in it, which somebody might need to go to water, whether that's like a lake or like a stream, even like a little pond, to really renew yourself so that your inner well can be full, is what they're saying. So we're going to move on to the Tarantula. It says it means you're at a crossroads and you're claiming life's purpose. The Tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul, and it already knows you'll choose wisely. So it says, when in balance, it follows your intuition. to bring into balance daily journaling. So really go deep within and find what it is to renew your strength so that you can deeply replenish yourself. Because if not, like it says, you're just going to be at a crossroads hanging in the balance because you're not filling up your own inner cup. Thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. All right, pile number 2. That crystal was the Eye of Shiva. We have Song of the Sea. We have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And then we have the Fire Ant. All right, Song of the Sea. So it says, Oceana is a trusted spirit guide to witches, but being a creature of the sea, not land, her mind and language can be hard for humans to penetrate. Seol Namara, which is the girl, this is Oceana, is a young witch seeking guidance, but to fully communicate with Oceana, she must bear her innermost being. We trust only very few to come so close, and the act requires courage. Sometimes we trust the wrong party and thus feel betrayed, but our error was only in our choice. Having the courage to trust is never wrong, but we must be cautious and discerning. So everything that Spirit is saying, everything that glitters is not gold. And there's a thing in the spiritual community called false light. Don't feel like every person you come across, you really use discernment is what Spirit is saying. So that you know who to give your heart to. And I'm not talking about in love. I'm just saying in general. And with the Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. You know what to do. You have what it is that you need inside. So we're going to move on to that card. It says, mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you're supposed to be here at this time of great change. You came here with a clear soul plan. You came with wisdom beyond your years. This is part of you that longs to be seen. This is part of you that is ready to step forward and that is ready to emerge. This lifetime is not a lifetime to stay hidden. So don't hide because maybe you've had bad experiences in the past with who you trust or how it is that you've related to others, whether that's in the metaphysical community or not. So it says this is an affirmation you can say to help activate your light. It says, I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have received throughout all of my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. Whoo, shit. Love that shit. All right. Fire Ant. It says, aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. This fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Says fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend that the heat isn't getting to you. So it says when in balance, you're thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, argue, excessive heat, gossip. To bring into balance, solo time, walks at night. So especially with the Song of the Sea card talking about maybe choosing the wrong people, don't let those people change your nature and change who it is you are inside essentially. Sometimes it's better to walk away. No explanation given, just deuces. Like I've had to cut people off like that. And that's another thing that sometimes I feel bad for that, but sometimes it's like, that's what you got to do. You just got to walk away for your own mental health and sanity instead of blaming yourself. But you have everything you need. It is inside of you. And if that's something that's been bothering you, maybe it's time to walk away from that situation or that person. All right, Spirit. Beautiful messages. Once again, okay, now we have pile number 3, which is the Peacock Ore. So this one was reversed. So we have the Queen of Hearts. We have the Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. And then we have the Fox. What does the fox say? Sorry. When I saw that, that's what came to my head. Okay, Queen of Hearts. And hers was reversed, so it's different. It says, the moon looms large. There are 13 moons in the year, but only 12 months. This is a clash between the natural and the artificial, something that is at odds in your life. Two ideas are in conflict. You need not sacrifice one, but you must decide which takes priority. So, especially looking at the other cards, you might not necessarily know where to go, especially because it's talking about mystic teacher, and you're like, how the fuck am I going to get there? But just take your time, and you can do what it is that you want or what it is that your soul needs, even if one thing needs to go on the back burner right now. What does it say about the Sisterhood of the Rose? It says, the Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives into serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. It says, you are being called to spend more time in nature as all the ancient secrets live there. So you'll get your answers. It's saying, like, if you go into nature, take time by yourself. A lot of solitude is happening right now. And if that's what you feel called to do, honor that. It says, you are being called to take a little more time to notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute beauty to the world in your own way. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. So the message is, like I was saying, is, you know, putting yourself first, not necessarily feeling like you failed because you can't do one or the other. You can do everything. You just have to plan it all out. And devote yourself to your own inner beauty so that your light can shine for others. All right, what does the fox say? Okay. Smart, strong partner or mate or wise teacher. Definitely teacher. There's a lot of teacher stuff going on. Teacher here, teacher there. It says the fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Fox are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. So when in balance, it says magical, ingenious teacher, monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity, to bring into balance partnership or connection. So, especially with the sisterhood card, you have to find your sisterhood, your soul tribe, your soul family that will help you be that wise teacher. I would not be where I am today if I didn't have people telling me, Tavia, you should do tarot. Tavia, you should do videos. Tavia, you should give messages for the collective. Tavia, you should do so you have to find that in order to answer the call and be that priestess or that teacher or that high priest, because we came here all together. And that's why for a lot of us, the solitude, just pure solitude, doesn't work for us, because we're meant to find our sisterhood or our brotherhood or our soul tribe or our soul family. And don't feel like because maybe you can't find them or you have to put one thing in front of the other that you're never going to get to where it is you need to go. You will. Beautiful messages. Thank you, Spirit. So we have one card from the collective from our soul's journey, and this is the card. It says, peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Ashe. So I hope this message finds you well, my children. I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. And like I said, I am open for Reiki, as well as spiritual protection. I have sound bowl healings on my website, as well as tarot as well. And if something doesn't fit you, feel free to DM me or email me, and we can create a tarot setup for you that fits you. So I hope this message finds you well, and the light in me honors and sees light in you, and namaste.